from your leisure centre.
It doesn't matter what the rock is cooking.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you respond to a pointless weekend. And welcome back to Panthers Fan Reaction, whatever you want to call it. I might start calling it Panthers Fan Reaction, because why not? The Nottingham Panthers beat the Guildford Flames 3-0. A shutout for Rok Stojanovic, a 36-shot shutout, and a very rare occurrence on this channel. I don't have a lot of complaints about a game. Can you believe it? Let's just get straight into the game. I can't name a player that had a single bad game tonight, which is unimaginable for this channel, especially for the amount I like to trash this team that I supposedly love and that I supposedly have followed for 14 years. I cannot think of any specific player who had a bad game. Let's just start. First period, for the first 10 minutes, we absolutely had our throats on the jugular of the Flames. We dominated the first half of that first period. And the first goal comes the way of Joe Hazeldine. Played with us from, I believe it was 2017 or 2018 to 2020. Young British prospect. We loaned him to Manchester. He played it for the Manchester Storm. And then started the first kind of 2 months of this season in the Erste Liga, I think, in a Hungarian team that I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of, but then has moved back to be more close to his family. And because he's moved back, he's signed back with the Nottingham Panthers. What has happened to him in those 2 or 3 years? What's happened to him? Looked a completely different player. A completely different player. Joe Hazeldine not wearing his usual 13 with the Panthers, because 13 has been taken by Hugo Waugh. So he's gone for number 73. Picks up the puck just by the left circle and fires an absolute dart past Eamon McAdam. I think it was less than 5 minutes in. Joe Hazeldine makes it 1-0, and the celebration, the one knee slide celebration, we love to see it. What a way to return to the place you called home for a good part of your career. Joe Hazeldine makes it 1-0, and the building is rocking. What a shot. I said that shot was not there 3 years ago when he played for the Panthers. That shot was not there. Whatever Manchester and whatever Hungary has done for him, it's amazing. I mean, Hazeldine, if Rok didn't get a shutout, Hazeldine was 100% your man of the match. His defensive game tonight was just insane. I know this is all after one game, but you have to give praise. I don't give a lot of praise out on this, especially not last year. I didn't give a lot of praise out, but Joe Hazeldine, what a game! His defensive game was near flawless. And to get that goal to start off with, what a way to come back to your home fans. And so we move on. Second goal of the game. So firstly, the guy I was slewing 2 weeks ago, not seen Miles McGurty play great hockey on highlight reel packages. I know this is the first game I've watched competitively in person. I don't want to just jump on the video and start tearing people down straight away, but McGurty could do without plays like that. Miles McGurty starts the play, doing a bit of stick handling in the right circle, throws it on net. Nielsen gets a stick on it. Nielsen, making his size useful and standing in front of McAdam, all 6'4" of him stood in front of McAdam. I think he gets a tip on it, falls down the other side, and from behind the net is Tyler Welsh. God, has he needed a goal on home ice, at least to prove that he can score goals at a regular pace. I mean, the ability's been there all season. I've seen it in highlights and in the 2 games I've watched live. The ability's there, but the production has just not been on the same level as, say, a Nieminen or a Michaud or a Waugh. Welsh has the ability. Welsh has the ability. And scrappy goals like that, I think that's going to be his speciality, I hope, this season. But comes out from behind the net, whacks it past McAdam, and it's 2-0 Panthers inside the first 10 minutes of the game. Now, the second half of the first period, Guildford did really push back. I mean, not loads, but Guildford really did have a pushback, and Rock had to make some great saves. I don't know if I think it was in the first period. Rock made an incredible triple save. One save, two save. After he made the second save, he's down on his back, he's flailing about. All he has to do is look up and try and put his arms and legs in the air. And he still makes the save. When he's down on his back, he's down and out, and he still makes the third save. Rock Stojanovic had an incredible game. Rock Stojanovic, incredible. Truly incredible. What a game he had tonight. A well-earned man-of-the-match performance. So, at the end of the first period, I was like, okay, we looked really good that period. Don't know if we can carry it on into the second. Now, the second period was, let's be real, the most uneventful period due to the fact that it was the only period where we didn't see a goal. And also the shots were 7-6 in favour of the Panthers in the second period. What a thrilling period of ice hockey. 7-6, the shots. No team dominated in that second, but it's better than getting outplayed. So, no team outplayed each other in the second, but it was very 50-50. Flames had some great chances, some missed shots. Panthers had some missed shots on some great chances. We should have had a goal in that. At least one. We should have had at least one goal in that period. I don't know how we came out of the second period still down 2-0. Loads of missed calls. Ladies and gents, the officiating tonight was abysmal. But hey, what are you going to do about it? It's the EIHL. What are you going to do? Like, the officiating's awful, you know? Scott Conway, yeah, he's right. I mean, Scott Conway still tweets about how bad the officials are, even though he's playing in Slovakia. Like, really? I think you've got bigger things to focus on. I mean, yeah, we all know the officiating's bad. We all know. Like, every fan base knows that. Every fan base knows that the officiating is poor, and you know, sometimes it can unfortunately decide games in this league. And, you know, I think it is a big turn-off for players coming back to this league. I mean, definitely Conway made his feelings known about it when he didn't return to the Giants for a third year. But the officiating tonight was poor. Yes, there was only 2 penalties all game, but the amount of stuff that got missed. There was boarding penalties that got missed. Panthers and Flames. I'm not going to hold my hands up and say Flames, you know, all their calls got missed. Some Panthers calls got missed. Caruso drove Tate's head into the boards with like 2 minutes to go, and that was missed. I think the Flames would have wanted a call there. The hit from Krokok or Klimek on Michaud, it was a boarding penalty. I don't know what to say. I've been watching ice hockey for 14 years. It was a boarding penalty, and it just wasn't called. There were some shoulders to the head. There were some sticks in the face. There were slashes on the back of the legs. Just how? How was nothing called? The refereeing was abysmal. It was abysmal, but obviously Panthers won, so it's not too much of a deal. I don't think even Flames fans shouldn't be that bothered about. I don't think Flames fans should be bothered about the amount of missed calls, because the majority of them went in the Flames' favour, the fact that they were missed. But yeah, the refereeing's terrible. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? So to the third period. Now, Guildford did have a pushback. Guildford were a lot better in the second than they were in the first. And that made me think, like, I went with my mate Troy tonight, one of my best mates from when I was like in primary school. And it was nice to see him after being away for 3 months in the Isle of Wight. And he went with me to the preseason game against Sheffield, this one, and we won that game. Yes, it was a preseason game, but we won, so he must be a good luck charm. But he was like, yeah, we're playing so well. All we got to do is just lock the fort down. And I said it as well. I was like, all we got to do now is just lock down the fort, play good defensive hockey, try and get another goal. But in the back of my mind, I was like, this is the Panthers, so it isn't that simple. But ladies and gents, we played very well. Our defence was very good tonight. Rock was huge. 36 shots shut out. That's what we signed him for. Look at the guy's pedigree. Look at the guy's size. Look at what he's done in the IHL. Look at his stats. That's what we signed him for. Because he's a brilliant goalie. He's a brilliant goalie. What do you want me to say? He played amazing tonight. And then the third goal, break down the wing. O'Connor, Guildford are 2-0 down. Of course, they're trying to press for a goal. But O'Connor presses up the ice, falls over, loses puck possession. So naturally, one Guildford defenseman is out of position. There's only one back. It's a 2-on-1. Welsh on the puck, throws it across, and Kelsall cannons it into the back of the net. Jordan Kelsall, 3-0 Panthers. Game, set and match. I did think that Guildford might pull McAdam because there was the penalty on Lundqvist. Yeah, there were 3 penalties, sorry, not 2. There was a penalty on Lundqvist, which were questionable penalty given what got missed in the game. But the penalty on Lundqvist, so I thought, 6-on-4, they might pull the goalie to have a 2-man advantage. You're 3-0 down with 5 minutes to go. You got to give it a try. But no, the Guildford power play pressured, but obviously nothing got through. The guys just held the fort down. And that is probably, since I started doing these reactions, that is probably the most complete game of ice hockey I've seen the Panthers play in any of these reaction videos, including the wins. That's the most complete game of hockey that I've reviewed. They played like a team from start to finish. And you can't ask for more. Rock, standouts for the game. Rock, 100%, 36 shots shut out. He played amazing. Hazeldine, if you can bring that level of energy, my friend, every game, welcome back. Because what an improvement he's made. What steps he's taken in his development. Welshie, fantastic game. Welshie was in all the puck battles, got a goal and an assist. Great game for Tyler Welsh. Logan Nielsen had so many chances to score and got 2 assists. Logan Nielsen got 2 assists. What a game for him. Miles McGurty, if not for Hazeldine, was probably our best defenseman tonight. I need to start ripping players even more if 2 weeks later they put in man of the match worthy performances. But Miles McGurty, what a game he had. Any other standouts? LeMay, as always. Go on, show the photo. LeMay, as always. He was great. But didn't get a point tonight, which is a shame because he's in my fantasy team. Of course, at the moment I get LeMay in my fantasy team, he doesn't get a point. Thanks, Matthew. Thanks. Really means a lot. Dupre's always played well whenever I've seen him. Over 100 games in the NHL. Surely you're a good player. Carl Neal, he was better than 2 weeks ago, but Carl, I know you. You can do better than that. Come on. We need to start seeing some more points on the board. Jake's always good. Oh, yes. My new nickname for McGurty is Tails, because Tails from Sonic, his real name is Miles. It's a nice nickname. If that nickname can catch on, I know it won't. But Panthers Nation, if that nickname can catch on, then that'd be lovely. Bugs played well. Farley, yes. All the nicknames in this episode. Austin Farley, his Instagram name is like DeBugs11 or something. So Bugsy, that's his nickname. Bugsy played well. I don't care if you don't like these nicknames. These are sticking on the channel. Bugsy played well. Didrik, oh my God, Didrik is fast and he's just a little water bug on the ice. He's great. Yeah, no one had a bad game though. That's the thing. No one had a bad game. And we're all relatively happy campers. So I'm sorry that we've done 2 reactions so far this season and we're not screaming about how bad the Panthers are. But ladies and gents, after this game, that's probably the happiest I've been. Actually, no, the Guildford playoff quarter-final win last year, I think, tops that. But, yeah, the most complete game I've probably reviewed on this channel. I'm very happy. Not much else to say, really. But, ladies and gents, Panthers Nation, yeah, really good game of hockey played by the boys. No one really had bad games. Standouts from tonight: Rock, Tails, Bugs, Welshie, Logan. He had a great game. Everyone really, everyone played well. I mean, yeah, what more can you ask for? Everyone played well. But yeah, if you can play a little bit more like that, I mean, we're at Guildford tomorrow. I don't know how that's going to go. Because obviously Guildford are going to have a pushback after being shut out tonight. So they're going to want a response in front of their home fans. But ladies and gents, we've got Guildford tomorrow. So we're going to see how that goes in Guildford. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else for me to talk about. What a great game of hockey. So ladies and gents, what a great game of hockey played by the Panthers. So that's it. Ladies and gents, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah. Another 2 points on the board. And yeah, let's go Panthers. Thank you very much and see ya.
Patient.